So who are you really?
I'm
He's
K1.
coming in right now. He left. He left because nobody joined.
What do you want?
So who are you?
Kelly Q.
Why do you do what you do?
Say that again?
So why do you do what you do?
What? Hack?
No, just create drama.
Because there's a bunch of little faggots in the game that hack but don't admit it. They're little bitches. They use other players like me that are blatant to hide their own hacks. It's fucking lame. At least with a player like me, a player that's not hacking can see my name and get out of district. But with guys like that fucking closet hack, they're the worst kind of hackers. They ruin the game more than anybody. Because not only do they closet hack, but they whine and cry all the time.
When did you first start noticing that there were closet hackers in AVP?
Kidding me? I started playing in RTW.
You started playing, um, like when it first came out, or like when it was much later?
When it first came out. It wasn't hacking then.
When did you first want to hack?
Wait, hold on one second.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead. Say what you want to say.
So why did you first want to hack after the closet hackers came out? Why didn't you just record them and like everyone else?
Because I'm not a snitch and I'm not a crybaby. And if you're gonna if you're gonna defend yourself by recording and reporting, all you're gonna do is make yourself angry. G1 don't with the exception of me, which Revo came on personally to ban. G1 don't ban on reports. They ban on detection. That's their policy. There's exceptions here and there, like me. But Revo banned my other characters. But Revo has some friends in the game, some fanboys. So
Really?
he gave in to them. Yeah. Well, you think that's not possible? That Revo has some fanboys that he talks to and he listens? Revo's a GM.
Yeah.
Everybody sucks up to GMs.
There's a mandate. G1 don't ban on reports and don't ban on videos. 99.9% of the time, their policy is to ban on detection. They can't ban all the hackers. 60% of the people in this game, over 60%, hack. If they ban all the hackers, their population would get cut virtually in half. So that's not what they're trying to do. They'll ban on Punkbuster detection, but other than that, no.
So what's the goal of
I
Jersey
mean,
Shore in the long run?
the goal, dude, it's a game. See, that's a problem with you kids. You take it too serious. It's a fucking game, dude. There's no goal. What are you talking about? Well, you guys have goals?
Well, your intention is
Dude,
to play the
move
game a
away
certain
from me,
way.
sweaty.
Shut up, Kelly. Shut up. What?
Well, your intention was to play the game a certain way, but then you found out that there were people who were closet hacking, so then you changed your goal. Your goal was to join them. Is that correct?
No, no, wrong. You misunderstood me. I don't hack because there's closet hackers. I cause drama against the closet hackers. That's what you asked originally. I hack because there's other hackers. And the way I see it is, you play in a game and you like it, okay? You play a game and you like it,
Right.
you can either quit, which I ain't doing because I like the game, or you could fucking play and not hack against hackers and rage like all you kids do, okay? Or you could do step three, is that's get hacks. Now some people get hacks, but they're pussies about it. They're scared of getting caught, or they want to act like they're legit, or blah blah blah, whatever. So what they do is they use characters like Kelly Q and other characters that are blatant. They use them to try to look more legit by calling them out and acting like they're appalled by hacks. Dude, I'm a hacker. I know when I'm going up against another hacker. There's no way I don't. I have a fucking thing across my screen that says so and so is aiming at you through a wall 100%. I know who's hacking and I know who's not. So half of these kids that are crying, I don't know what character you are, but half of these kids that are crying are fucking hackers. Not to mention I'm staff at AA, so I know who has an account. And I banned a few, to be honest with you, for calling other hackers out. I'll give you one. Mishadi. Mishadi and that Evie guy. It's IEVEI. Him and Mishadi were both fucking AA members. I banned them both. They're now AIM junkies. That's a perfect example. So was SHH. I don't know if you remember that guy. He was another one.
SSH.
SSH,
Sorry.
that's right. I've banned a few people. I don't ban them all because, you know, it's a lot of hackers just call out because they were called out first, and that's okay. But look, a lot of these kids, most of these kids that cry are closet fucking hackers. They are. It's a shame that they're like that. There's no need to be like that. If you're gonna, there's no shame in hacking in a game that fucking over 60% of the players hack. There's no shame in it. I can understand if you bought a game and not a lot of people are hacking and you found a way to hack and then, yeah, you're at that point.
What the fuck? Why you guys go AFK?
Yo, man, talking. That's why, you know what I mean? You're hacking in a game where most people don't. Yeah, you're being a fucking jerk off. You know what I mean? No doubt. But in a game where over 60% of the people hack and you're hacking too, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, but there's still 40%
I think you're more
that don't hack. Have you thought of them?
Yeah, I did think of them. And you know what? It's not my fault. That's G1's fault. It's really not. If 60% of people are hacking in a game, it's not my fault. It's the game company's fault. They could purchase a higher level of security from Punkbuster. People blame Punkbuster. It's not Punkbuster's fault. Punkbuster's a great fucking cheat engine. You just got to purchase high level sweeps. You got to purchase offense sweeps. You get what you pay for. And G1 isn't paying for high level security. Period and sentence.
Why do you think they're not trying to upgrade their security?
Because they don't want to pay. You have to pay for it, bro. It's not that they're trying and they can't do it. You have to pay for it. You could purchase top level security from Punkbuster. They'll do sweeps every night for these companies. But it's just free to play. It's just not in the numbers. Can't do it. It's just the way it is.
You'd think
Instead
that
of
with
fucking
the
games
amount of
overrun with
profit they're
hackers.
making from harmless items, they would, you know, be upgrading the security pretty fast. But it doesn't look like they're doing
Well,
that.
they can't. It's not. Like I said, it's not in the numbers, man. When a company like G1 decides to purchase a game like this, which is a big deal for them because this is not an underground game like the ones they have in their library. This used to be mainstream. When they purchase a game like this, they sit down, they make a budget, and they don't go over it. It's just, they lay out what they need to make, they lay out how much they're going to spend, and they can't go over it. If they do, they'll go over budget, and it'll be a bust. It is what it is. My point is, with over 60% of the people hacking, who's the jerk off? The one hacking or the one not hacking? That's only my question.
I see.
Now, now, as far as why Kelly causes drama, I cause drama against fucking hackers they're closet fucking hackers.
So
they're closet hackers, and
yeah. So
go ahead.
basically, you're bringing attention to them and drawing them out for the hypocrites that they are.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. When I got a bunch of closet hackers that I know 100% are fucking calling me and my boys out, and I know that they hacked. I just went against them. I seen them snap. I seen them wall me. I seen them aiming at me, and then they sit back and say, "Oh, hack more," blah blah blah, and all that kind of bullshit. Yeah, I troll the fuck out of them. And you know how I get. I go fucking spam cam. You know what I mean? Now I'm on a new character. Nobody knows who it is. By the way, I have 10. 3 of which are maxed out. And nobody knows who it is, and I'm not telling nobody who it is yet. I'm going to make Kelly Q later and bring her back. But with that being said, it's just the way it is, bro. That's just most of these dudes crying are fucking hackers.
Yeah. Have you actually gone and looked for legit people to play against?
How could you look for legit people? You get matched who you get matched with. When you're low rank, you get most of the time you get some matches with legits, but as soon as you move up in threat, I mean, you're up against hackers. You know that. That's just the way it goes in this game.
Yeah, well, you could deep-throat a bit and then go against some more opposition that's more equalized. You don't always
Yeah,
have to face the goals all the time. I know how it is.
yeah, I'm here. Don't say who I am either, pubes. Listen, it's I understand that, but it's a roll of the fucking dice, bro. It's just it's a roll of the dice. It makes no difference. No matter what, you're going to go up against a group of hackers. Over 60% of the people hack. Don't you believe that? You do believe that, right?
Yeah, I do believe that. However,
All right. Well,
I don't think it's really necessary to do all that you had to do up until now, you know? People already know there's a lot of hackers, so you don't need to make it uh you don't really need to accentuate the point.
so you don't think there's no point in calling hypocrites out that call me and my friends out?
You can call them out all you want, but it's just you're like beating a dead horse, you know what I'm saying? Everyone already knows who's hacking, so
Listen, here's the point. It's not that I'm beating a dead horse and I'm going to try to change people. I can give a fucking shit less. All I'm doing is when somebody fucking calls me out, then I know they're hacking. I let the whole community know and the district know that they're hacking. A lot of people that don't like me, they believe that I know because they know that I know a GM. They know that they know that I'm hooked in with AA. They know I'm hooked in with AJ. I know who hacks and I know who don't. Period. End of sentence, bro. And I don't fucking call other hackers out because I think it's fucking gay to do. But I do call hypocrites out. People who half of these fucking people, like Hill, fucking, which by the way got fired from the forum moderator. Hill and all his friends, they hack.
do you know why he got fired?
For hacking?
No, I know he got fired. He got fired because he fucking disagreed with Newmain a post. 2 weeks later, he anonymously got fired. But fact is, the dude's hacking. I know he's hacking. I went against him.
Not to mention, you could see him snap in his live stream sometimes.
You don't have
turned off his visuals.
Listen, you don't have to like me to know. You don't have to like me to believe me when I tell you I know who's hacking and I know who don't. Maybe I'm a jerk off about it, but I'm fucking right. I'm not a liar, and I'm right. And I know who hacks and I know who don't. I know everyone I go up against. I know when they're aiming against me. I know when they're walling my walls. I know when they're aiming at me through 3 walls because it says so-and-so is aiming at you. And there's 2 walls ahead of me. So I fucking know everybody that hacks. And these kids, they fucking hide their hacks by calling other hackers out. We think it's funny. We laugh at them. We're all fucking TS laughing. We have fun with the game. We're not all uptight about it. This is a fucking free-to-play game overrun with hackers. The jerk-off is the one not hacking and getting mad behind the keyboard. The jerk-off is also the one hacking and acting like he's legit in the game. That's sad. The people having fun and chill about it are us. We know we're playing a hacking game, so we fucking hack.
Oh, okay.
We're just better at it than most people.
So, in your perspective, you're just enjoying the game for what it is, full of hackers, and then you figure, may as well.
Right? Wouldn't you? You don't think that's logical or sound?
I see where you're coming from, but I'd rather not hack because I think that using my own brain to figure out where someone is more rewarding, in a sense.
Sure. When you're going up against legit players, it is rewarding, yeah. But problem with that is you're not going up against legit players most of the time. You're going up against a group of hackers. So then it turns into being proud and rewarding, as you put it, to being an idiot. Someone going up against a hacker, they know they can't win. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can kill a hacker if he's bad, but not groups like ours. Our funnest matches are when we go up against good hackers. It's a shame they don't admit it, though.
I think personally, it's even more rewarding to win against hackers because they already have like a distinct advantage. They know where you are. They can snap to you no matter where you are, you know. And even if you still win, that's even better. Knowing that like your teammate's skill is better than this program that's doing it for them.
Okay, well, number one, that's only happening. Here's a scenario that'll happen in.
Okay.
You're going up against somebody who just fucking downloaded hacks and doesn't know how to use them, and it's just terrible. Or B, you have hackers in your group. Period, end of sentence. That's just the way it is. There's no way you're beating decent hackers. You ain't doing it. And if you are, it's because either you're hacking or people in your group are hacking. Don't fool yourself, bro. You ain't beating it. Don't get me wrong, you can come up against a retard and beat him all day long. But a lot of these guys, they started playing the same way I did. I got good at the game before I started hacking. I played in RTW. I got good at crouching and fucking corner camping and burst fire and all the shit you got to do. I was good at before I started hacking. Same with all these guys I hack with. That's why they're unbeatable, and that's why most of the hackers are unbeatable. Yeah, you get lucky and beat a few. Don't get me wrong, but let's not suck our dicks too soon about that, gentlemen, because fact of the matter is they suck. Or you have hackers in your group.
All right.
Bottom line is you're playing a game overrun with hackers and you're not hacking. Why?
Because I don't really feel a need to be honest.
If you ever typed in /D, which I'm sure you have, raging about hacks, you hack, you suck, aimbot more, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. If you ever did that, which I'm sure you have, that means you do feel the need to.
Actually,
You just
to
ain't
be
pulling
honest,
the trigger on it.
I've never ever felt the need to, because before this I played a game called Combat Arms, and man, that game was full of hackers, and the community itself was pretty much ruined because even if you weren't hacking at all, you would be kicked from the game. Like every match, there's like different maps, and if you killed the person who's in charge of the kicking, he would automatically kick you because he would think you're hacking even though you're not. But just because of that, I didn't really feel a need to actually download hacks because, it's kind of redundant. They'll still think you're hacking.
Well, you're right. You're right about that too. But I tell you, like I said, this is a free-to-play game. It's a game you just fucking LOL in. It's not serious. It hasn't been serious since the second months of release in RTW because of the hackers. You can't be serious. You can't play competitive. You can't really take your clan seriously. You can't do anything. The hackers ruined it. Period. End of sentence. So with that being said, you either quit or you hack, or you could play and fucking get shit on all the time. Or if you're good, shit on half of the time. Either way, you're getting shit on if you're not hacking. Period, end of sentence. If you want to play fucking fair, get hacks. Then you go up against my crew and you'll be hacking, we'll be hacking, and we'll see who's better.
I don't really agree with getting hacks to even the playing field, but I guess we can agree to disagree on that.
Yeah, we could. I'm just saying, our funnest times playing is when we go up against another hacking group. Now, like I said, most of the time they don't admit it and they call out because they're faggots about it. But with that being said, that's the funnest time in the game. We know they're hacking, we're hacking. Then it's about tactics. Then it's about teamwork and all the other bullshit. Because then it's about who plays the game better when both people are hacking. And that's most of our matches, I got to be honest with you. And let's face it, we're the best hackers in the game. All hackers aren't created equal.
I love Hell's Angels. We stomp on them. Make them my bitch.
Cabbage Patch Grins, that's all I have to say.
That's it? The fuck are those?
So anyway, listen, if you ever fucking change your mind and you want to stop getting shit on, go to artificialaiming.net. That's the way to go to get hacks. They're undetected. They go undetected. And it's the best community in the game. There's about 100 people on the average in TS. Yep. And that's what it is about. Just so you know, hack sites, the fucking UI is about the same. The aimbot's about the same. Really what you're paying for is you're paying for the coder, how good he is at switching up the code so you don't get detected, and the community. And artificialaiming.net is the best community and has the best coder. There's about 100 people right now playing in the AATS playing APB right now, just for that hack site. So this is what you're up against.
Interesting. Okay.
Sure.
If the if the statistics that we've got from Duber and Rock and such, if other hack sites have about the same statistics as artificial aiming, then far more than 70% of APB is cheating.
Yeah. I'm just being nice with those numbers. Don't forget there's free walls. There's the free hacks at the douchebag right now and /D is advertising. There's a bunch of shit like that people are using as well. So the game is overrun. So for you to try to play it legitimately and get angry when people are hacking, it's absurd. It really is when you think about it.
Honestly, I don't get angry when people hack. I just think it's really funny. Because sometimes, like, they snap 180 degrees and it's so obvious, and I just start laughing. Like, because
Sure, those are
because
ninja-like
of
reflexes.
because of previous games that I've played, like, infested with hacks, I've kind of lost the capacity to rage.
Yeah, well, after a while it gets tiring. And like I said, if you like the game, which obviously you do because you're playing, we all like it. It's a decent game. It's got a great concept. There's no other game like it. You know, cops versus robbers. It's an MMO. It's I like it. So there's a lot of other people. It's a shame what happened to it, but with that being said, I like it. So I ain't leaving. Let the other faggots leave. I'm not leaving. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I ain't leaving. You know, everyone else could leave. There's over 60% of people are hacking. Why the fuck should I leave? What am I going to start some kind of trend? Like I care? Like I said, G1 all G1 all G1 has to do is fucking purchase a higher level of Punkbuster security, and bang, there'll be more detections. It'll be harder for people to hack, and that'll be the end of it. Look how long it took for Revo to ban me.
And when you start playing legitimately again, if they got a better security?
No, it ain't happening, bro. It really ain't happening.
But
They're not going to get better security. Theoretically, I don't know. I probably would just leave the game at this point. The game was ruined a long time ago. It's not that it has potential. It's gone. It's done. The potential for the game to be a legitimate shooter it's gone. It was gone midway through RTW. So I'd probably just move on at this point. I haven't played legit since RTW, so I don't know that I'd be any good at this point. I used to be good. You didn't believe that or not, but I used to be.
People like me have been cheating since RTW March 2010 Furious Fighters beta group.
Yeah. It is what it is. You can't get mad at the hackers. It's just there's too many of them to get mad at. You know what they say, if you can't beat them, join them. I know it's old cliche, but it's fucking true as fuck. Matter of fact, when you get artificial aiming, it's the first thing that's the code to get in. If you can't beat them, join them. So now you know his secret code. That's his tagline.
Alright, well, I gotta log off because I gotta sleep. But thanks for giving me some insight on this.
Be honest, you thought I was a 9-year-old, didn't you? Before you came in here.
No, I pretty much came here and expected what I would saw, you know? A guy
Alright.
who is a guy who has his own view on things, and that's what I got.
Alright,
So
well.
thanks for your time, man.
Peace.